Cazo here, and welcome to the Cazo Show. This is going to be real life stories about things that happen in my life that I think are pretty cool and pretty interesting. So let's get going. The first story today is about the shoebox full of tickets. Okay, I was from Saratoga Springs, New York, home of the oldest racetrack in the country. It was established in 1864, so it's 150 some odd years old. And some of the greatest horse racing in the world, and we were track rats. Every day we'd go to the track when we were kids. It was 24 days of racing. It went from August 1st to August 30th. One month of racing. They raced 6 days a week. They took Tuesdays off. So there was 24 days of racing and high quality racing, some of the best horses in the country. So anyway, one day I show up at the track, August 25th, 1978, and my buddy, and I didn't know he had this. He didn't tell me he had this before or anything, but he had a shoebox full of tickets from August 25th, 1977. Okay, and now here it is, August 25th, 1978. Now these tickets are the only difference between a ticket that you purchased on August 25th, 1978 and 1977 is like the year, which is a very little, one number on the ticket with all a bunch of numbers. And then there was a 4-digit code. It'd be like XGQ4 or something like that. Just some random 4-digit code that it printed out with the tickets, probably a tracking thing, but not when it comes to cashing the tickets. So, after the first race, we could go through the tickets. It came in 625. So we looked how many tickets are winning tickets with the 6 in first, second, or third. How many tickets are second? Where the horse that came second are winning tickets. So we go through the shoebox and we find the tickets that would be winners. And now, again, these are year-old tickets. So we take the ticket and you go to cash the ticket. And the only thing the cashier is going to catch is that 4-digit code or the year. Now, what they're looking at is the bet, the number of the horse, and the race. And then they go, okay, he's got number 1 to win in the 4th race. That's a winner. He rips the corner of the ticket and files it in his little system there. So the first ticket that I went to cash, I'll never forget this. The horse's name was Thin Slice. And after the race, he was the 4 horse. After the race, we went through the tickets and found some tickets with the 4 as the winner or the exacta or whatever it was, any winning tickets in that box. So I had a $5 across the board ticket. They used to have bets where you could go to the window and give you $5 across the board. You get $5 to win, $5 to place, $5 to show. So I get a ticket that's $5 across the board on Thin Slice. He was the 4 horse. And I want to cash this ticket. Now remember, I'm only 13 years old. You got to be 18 to bet. But, it's like a carnival atmosphere. And, it's not like they were looking to bust people for betting because you're too young and stuff like that. But you get some pushback sometimes. And the very first ticket I tried to cash, I did get pushback. I went up and little guy, and I hand the ticket to the guy. And he looks at me and he goes, "You're too young to bet, kid." And he throws the ticket back at me. So I didn't know what to do. What we would do back then is we'd have somebody else make the bet or cash the ticket for us. So I took the ticket back and I walked like 3 people in line. And I went to some guy and I said, "Hey, will you cash this ticket for me?" Now I got some stranger cashing a fake ticket for me, which was even better really in reality, because if you got caught, I'd be, out the door gone. So I hand the ticket to the guy. He goes up. He gives the ticket to the cashier. Cashier looks at the ticket. Number 4, win, place, and show. The number 4 won. It's like $28. He rips the corner, gives the guy the $28. The guy gives me the $28. "Thank you very much, sir," and I'm out of there. So now here we are sitting on a gold mine of, he probably had 500 or 1,000 tickets for all different races, all different horse numbers. And we just kept continuously cashing these tickets. It was unbelievable. It was like we had, after the race, it's like after the race, you can go and look for your tickets. So we cashed a bunch of tickets. We probably got a couple $1,000s of fake ticket cashings. And the way we got caught, we didn't get caught, but the way we almost got caught, there was $50 window, $20 window, this and that. So the $50 tickets, obviously, they probably have a sharper guy working at the $50 window, somebody that knows a little bit more what they're doing. And, they're a little more cautious because they're handling a lot more money. And we had a ticket that was $50 to show on a horse. And the horse paid like, $3.80. So let's say he paid $4. So the ticket's going to be worth $100. And we went to cash that ticket. And I'll never forget it. I was the one cashing the ticket. My buddies are over in the background. And I give the guy the ticket. And he looks at it a little bit. And he gives me the $100. And I walk away. And I'm probably 5 feet, 10 feet away from the window. And the guy goes, "Hey, kid." And so that was like, we knew instantly that he saw something on the ticket, either the year or the code, or probably the year, and realized that he just cashed a fake ticket. So we were bang out the door. We weren't around that window at all. And now, of course, the track, the cashiers are going to pass that word around to all the other cashiers. Be careful, there's some kids out there cashing tickets from the previous year. But anyway, that's the story of how we cashed fake tickets at the racetrack, Saratoga Racetrack, in August of 1978, cashing tickets that were purchased August 1977. Pretty cool. It was a great day at the track. And unfortunately, after that race, we had to try and pick our own winners, and we usually did pretty good. But, very funny story, true story, and that's it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the story. Peace, love, and thanks.